Okay, today I'm going to show you how easy it is to become an executive affiliate on SFI. Usually when you're new and you start logging in, it automatically takes you to this little area. This is really good information, and it's got a good video, and it just kind of gives you an idea of what to do and what your objectives are when you first start out. For my team, I have two goals: gaining the fast track badge by earning 500 points, and then becoming an executive affiliate within the first month. So we're going to click here. My dearest friend Marlena has signed up and is allowing me to use her account so I can make this video. I have already done certain tasks and therefore am not able to redo those tasks and show you exactly what to look for because they're no longer available to me. So she's letting me use hers. I'm not going to do everything for her, but I am going to show you the odds and ends of what you need to look for. When you first start, you go to your home page and you go to your to-do list and you go to the first section. This section is the getting started actions, and we're going to go to this one first. I've already had her add the mail at sfimg.com to her safe list or her white list on her email. So I'm going to click that here, and we are going to look over this, and this just gives you an idea of if whatever email account you have with whatever one of these you have, they'll give you like a tutorial of how to whitelist SFI so nothing ends up in your junk mail. And in order to get the 100 VP for this task, you click on this image. Many pages when you are first starting out with SFI and you're earning all your points, you want to look for this image. You have to click that image in order to be awarded that particular amount of points. And voila, she now has 100 Versa points. And we're going to go back to the home page. And we're going to go back to the to-do list. And let's see here. Where did we go? Let's see. What else? Marketing aids. We'll go here. And as you see, in the page itself, you have that button, or, well, not button, the image. You just click on that, and you're going to do this a lot in your first few days, few hours, few weeks, however long it takes you. If you like baby steps like me, it might take you a couple weeks. If you do not have a Facebook account or a Twitter account, please go ahead and make those accounts so you can earn these tasks or these points for doing these tasks. And these are more, anything that has these asterisks next to it, you're going to want to look for those Versa point images, the V with the amount of points that page is worth. And they're usually always in that top right hand corner of that page. These are, of course, your daily actions. I went over those in my first video, and you probably already know what to do with those. Your weekly actions, say we did these actions on Sunday. Every Sunday after that, you're going to want to do these actions again. They're super simple. If you have a team, you can use this link right here and send out a letter just saying, hey, how are you? Or giving them some new information or showing them something interesting about SFI. and you'll get 30 points that week, an extra 5 for just clicking on that link and looking at that page. And then if you post 3 times on stream, on the stream tab, you'll get an extra 3 points. So altogether it's 38 points a week for that section. Let's see. Your monthly actions. This you won't get to do until you're in your second month. This you have to do between the 1st and the 9th of every month, and you'll get 5 points there. These are your intermediate actions. Same thing here. You just click on the link, you locate the image, click it, and go back. Now we're going to go back to the to-do list, and we're going to go back down here to the intermediate actions. And this, sometimes people are not, it's not their forte. They either don't have a website or a blog, or if they do, they're not quite sure how to accomplish this task. If you do say, like, I have a blogger, and we'll go there now. This is my layout of my blogger. Blogger is free. It's super simple to use. What they mean by installing a banner is going to your layout of your blogger or wherever, adding a gadget, scrolling down to the HTML gadget, hello, typing in a title for that gadget, and you go to this page, and they have a ton of different banners to choose from, and all you're doing is grabbing all of this, and you're saying copy, and you're gonna open that back up, and you're gonna paste it in there, you're gonna save it, save, and it automatically goes in there. And then what you do is you enter in, let's see, this into here, and then you click that button, and it'll actually send, I call them spiders or bots or whatever you want to call them. It'll send it to that URL. It'll check to make sure that banner is there and the HTML coding is in there for that banner, and they will give you the credit for that job. For people on my team, if this is something that is not up your alley, I will make the blog for you, set you up with a nice looking blog. I will put the code in there for you, and all you have to do is enter in the URL and check for banner as soon as I tell you that it's done. Because it's a lot of points, and I want you to have that blog because you'll be able to utilize that blog later on. So it's just one of the services that I offer my team. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need that on there. Get off. I can just exit out. And then we shall go back to our to-do list. I want you to do all of this, and of course all of this every day, this every week. Don't worry about this. If you joined before the 10th of the month of that month that you've joined, make sure you get this done. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about this. Get all of this done. Once you get all of this done, if you can get all of this done in your first 24 hours, you will get 755 points. That would in turn give you your fast track badge and that extra 200 points to give you a total of 955 points just for this section. Going down here, you will get a total of 310 points. That would then give you 1,265 points, leaving you 235 points to gain in order to get your 1,500. In order to get those, you go here to the launch pad and you only do 16. 16 should be enough to give you 240 points, which would then leave you with 1,505 points. That would get you to executive affiliate. This is not counting what you would do daily. If you do all of these tabs plus view this page right here, that's 11 points daily. I am not counting those. If you take 2 weeks, you'll only need to do maybe 11 or 12 of those Launchpad lessons. To do those Launchpad lessons, you click on it, you read it, don't cheat yourself, read it. You go all the way down to the bottom after you're done reading, and it's going to give you a quiz. Just one question, one answer for each Launchpad. In order to be rewarded 15 points for doing just this lesson, you have to answer it correctly. Once you answered it correctly, you'll get an extra 15 points. Each Launchpad lesson is 15 points. So, once again, your getting started section, within your 24 hours, get 755 points. That'll give you an extra 200, leaving you with 955. Go down to your intermediate section, gather up 310 by doing all of those except for the ones on the bottom. Once you've gotten all of those, go to your Launchpad lesson and do 16 Launchpad lessons for 240 points, and that will leave you with 1,505 points. The reason why I only want you doing that many is because we're going to leave some for next month. Because once the first rolls around, this area right here that states how many points you have will go back to 0. And you have to regain all those 1,500 plus points in order to re-qualify for executive affiliate. If you leave some of those Launchpad lessons for next month, you will be able to get to that rank without too much issues, too many problems. I will do whatever I can to help you gain executive affiliate in your second month, but for now, if this is your first month, let's just focus on doing what I just showed you and getting to executive affiliate right now by doing the tasks that I've just showed you. I hope this was informative. I'm kind of tired. I'm sorry if I kept rambling on. I hope this helped. I will make a new one later on, but for right now, I hope this helps. Have a good night.